Alright guys, this is just a new glitch, an out of bounds glitch I found in Metal Gear Solid 2. And normally you could already glitch in this room through the conveyor belt at the back of the room, but this new method I found is a lot easier, and you can OOB. I found the new out of bounds in this room. And there's some other cool stuff I have to show, so let's do it. You want to get on this normal ledge here you climb from getting the box. But instead, if you climb it just a bit to the left, as far as you can go, and kind of look left as you can climb on the conveyor belt. And it's actually really easy. See, I got my second try. And we are now glitched on the conveyor belt. And you can actually cartwheel from conveyor belt to conveyor belt. Like that. And go around to wherever you want, all these yellow things. And like I said, there's some really cool stuff you can get to happen, which I'll try to show and explain in this video. If I don't get every try, my apologies. First thing I guess I'll try to show you is most of these yellow things, the converters, the one at the back that takes you to any place you want to go. If you equip a box, the loading zone will take you to that spot. But most yellow things, if you go up and you press up against them, this will happen. You will get pushed under the level. And we are now out of bounds. Completely under the level, as you can see on the radar. And if you try to equip a gun in this mode, you'll see my hands are kind of shaking and quivering at this point. The longer you wait, and also if you lay down and crouch, you'll fall through faster. And just go around and explore for a bit. And stand back up and equip my gun again. As you can see, my hands are a bit more glitched now. Eventually, if you wait long enough, the graphics start getting really buggy. And Raiden's hands go all over the place, and they just become blurs of graphics. And you can't see literally anything that's going on. His hands are just a big block of nothing. Can't lay any books or claymores. If you try to use the coolant, you can see some of the smoke from it, but that's about it. I've ran around the whole map to see if there's any loading zones under the level, and nothing at the moment. See, I'm running around right now. It's hard to tell though because you can't see on my screen, since it's just a dot in the middle of nothing radar. See, now my hands are starting to get really buggy. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Anyways, I'll cut this video and get back to when I got the glitch again to show you another cool thing you can do with this glitch. Okay, I'm back here. You just want to climb this again, up to the left, get on the conveyor belt. And then, like I said before, if you get here, normally nothing will happen. If you press up against the back, you'll fall out of bounds, like I just showed you. That pretty much goes for every little yellow converter in this whole room. If you press up against a certain side of it, where it reaches the conveyor belt railing, you'll be standing on the railing. The game doesn't know what they're doing. It kind of just pushes you under the level. Same with here too. Another really weird thing about this yellow converter, if you crouch in it at the right angle, kind of keep crouching up and down. Wait till I can get it. There, you'll start getting the screen fade to black every time you stand up. It's either something to do with some type of a loading zone, because normally in this game when you transport yourself through the box, you'd be coming out through this area and going to the end there to transport you where the game needs to, depending on what box you're in. Also, if you lay down here, the conveyor belt doesn't really move. You just kind of stay where you are. If you get in a box, nothing really happens. And if you get in the box in here, nothing too big happens as well. But yeah, it's a weird black thing. If you keep moving over it, it's kind of like a loading zone. Anyways, another really weird thing about this glitch, I went over the conveyor belt. One good thing about this glitch, it's really easy. You can just climb up at the right angle. It's very, very easy. You want the cartwheel from about here, so you don't overshoot it. And this thing right here, if you step into this one, the whole level will go black, like you're in a loading zone's about to happen, like this. But nothing ever loads. As you can kind of hear, I'm scrolling through my items and everything. I just threw a grenade, and I'm still in the room, but for some reason it fades to black, because I believe the game is trying to give you a loading zone, because you normally go through there with a box inside the box in a scene on the conveyor belt. But since that's not happening, I think the game doesn't know what to do, and it tries to load a fake, it tries to give you a fake loading zone, and the screen goes black, but nothing ever happens. So you're actually still in the conveyor belt room at this time. The whole room's just black, and you can actually make your way out if you want. I'll see if I can do it. I have no idea where I am right now. I've managed I've managed to make my way out of all 3 doors in this whole room, while the room's in the black kind of loading state, to see if you could get kind of a wrong warp situation where the game tries to load that box scene at the same time you go through another door loading scene, and maybe the value of both loading zones will get added up and take you to another room or scene in the game. But I haven't gotten that yet. I've left every single door and nothing happens. The screen just goes black. Also, another thing weird about this glitch, when it goes black like that, you can't use the codec or press start. I'm pressing both right now, and none of it's working. You can't pause your game or the codec. Oh, I hear a door. Yep. There, I left through the D connecting bridge in the dark, while the whole room is dark and nothing really ever happens. It's very weird. Also, I could show you, like I said, if you go in there as any box, it'll take you to where you want to go, but I don't want to waste time with this glitch. Basically, you can just test it for yourself if you want. It's a nice, faster way to warp wherever you want to without taking a bunch of time, because normally you'd have to shut off the conveyor belt and then go on as a box and wait for the whole scene to take you to here. But instead, all you have to do, well, now it's treating me like a bitch. There we go, I'm on. Instead, you just have to climb up, run to this yellow converter, and equip whatever box to where you want to transport. So that's a kind of time saver if you ever want to go to a place. And the last effect of this glitch I want to show you, there's another spot you can go out of bounds. Like I said, you can go under the level in every one of these yellow converters in this room. If you lean up against the right wall, it'll push you under the level. But this area here is kind of special. This was found by my friend TheThrillness when we were experimenting on this glitch. And basically what you want to do is roll at the right angle off the conveyor belt directly onto that railing. You can't overshoot it or undershoot it. You have to land right on, and you'll land under the level, but a bit different than you would normally if you landed here, because there's a lower area there, so you kind of don't fall as far down through the level as much, since it's that part of the level sit differently than this room right here. So let's see if I can do this. It's kind of hard to get. See, sometimes he'll crouch if you don't get the right angle, or you'll fall off. As you can see, it's a very easy glitch. But now I just fell off here. If you fall off here, you're trapped. So I'm just going to reset, and I'll be back when I am at the railing again, and I get... There, like that. And you're going to fall through the railing. And as you can see, more of the radar is loaded now. If you look up on the radar, you can see 2 kind of slots. One on the right, and one up to this left, too, that I'm going to put my dot under. Those are actually the level 5 doors that are under the stairs to the left. And behind one of those level 5 doors, one leads to the area you come from after doing the sniping section with Emma. So if we could actually not fall completely under the level and get behind this door that I'm on right now, and the loading zone was behind it, we could skip ahead past the game and skip Fat Man and Fortune and the Harrier fight and most of the Shell 2 core section with Johnson and Vamp, and just skip right to the section after we're done with Emma. And we'd come right out of this door, and the scene would start where we have to get to, I believe, the Shell 1 core to go, where Snake has Emma, and then you meet with all kind of everyone, and then we just go right to Arsenal gear. But then we might skip the Stinger and not be able to do the Ray fight later on, so we have to find a way around that. But first, our goal is getting behind this door here. As you see, you can look up on the radar here, this is the DE connecting bridge door. So if you go out of bounds through this railing, you're actually at a different part of the level than you would be normally if you fell under the ground through the map on the conveyor belts. So I guess just experiment, see what we can find, who knows. There might be a loading zone that we can reach somewhere. Or one idea I had is to jump off the conveyor belt through the railing out of bounds like I did there, but right as you're falling through, mash triangle to hang on the railing. And since you clipped inside the railing, you'd be hanging off of it inside the wall. And you could maybe climb along the walls to the edge, or let go to an area where we can stand on the floor out of bounds and follow the floor along to the other side of the level 5 door, and we would reach the loading zone on the other side and be at the part after we did the sniping section with Emma at the bottom of Strut L. Alright. I believe that's everything to show with this glitch. There's a few other small things. You can experiment you want and have fun. It's a pretty neat glitch. Alright, thanks for watching.